Hi, I'm Larayne, and I was diagnosed with breast cancer December of 2020. I started recording videos after every doctor's appointment so I could keep track of the process that I was going through personally. I decided that I wanted to share this process so people have a better understanding of what it's like to get a cancer diagnosis and everything that you need to go through and endure during this time. I thank you for watching, and I hope that this helps somebody someday soon. So I figured I would document my journey of discovering that I have stage 1B breast cancer at a very rapid rate of growth. And we just found out yesterday of all of the options that we will have to go through. So it's growing at a rapid rate, which means everybody is moving very quickly, including myself, and the amount of phone calls that I have had to do in order to get like 15 different appointments. We found out last week, well, let me start at the beginning. So in September of 2020, the end of September, I felt a hard lump in my breast and made a doctor's appointment immediately after feeling that. Saw a nurse practitioner, and she's like, oh, it's probably no big deal. It could be a cyst. But I insisted that she refer me to whatever the next step is. The next step was a mammogram and an ultrasound. So I had my first mammogram at 39, and it really wasn't too bad. It didn't squish me. The 3D cameras and the 2D cameras now that they use are much easier to go through from what I understand my mom has gone through for her mammograms, and then had an ultrasound. So then the next step, once the ultrasound came back that yes, there's definitely a lump, I had a biopsy, and I tell you, that knocked me out for a few days. I've never had any sort of surgery or anything in my life, and so they did an ultrasound guided biopsy of my lymph node, which was slightly enlarged, and the mass in my breast. And then this week, yesterday, we spoke with the surgeon, and we had previously talked to the nurse practitioner again, because the health insurance that I had said that I had to get a referral for each visit that I went to. I had to have her refer me. So she was like a cheerleader, and she was like, it's just a lump. You'll probably just do a lumpectomy. It's going to be fine. No big deal. Well, then the ton of bricks came down yesterday when we met with the surgeon, who is very real and has seen this probably way more times than a nurse practitioner has, and laid out all of our options, starting with a lumpectomy and the probability of the lumpectomy actually not needing reconstructive surgery as well. So, and then showed me pictures of mastectomies, lumpectomies, let me know that I'm going to need chemotherapy, possibly radiation. She referred me to an oncologist who I will see on Wednesday. I already had an MRI scheduled from the nurse practitioner for Monday. Today is Saturday. So on Monday I will have an MRI. On Wednesday I will see oncology, and then the biggest one that for some reason hit home really hard was seeing a fertility doctor, because all of the chemo and the medicine lectrothin that the surgeon wants to put me on decreases my chances of getting pregnant on our own. So we will see a fertility doctor then. And all of this information was just shot at us yesterday out of the blue, almost is what it felt like, because, we were going on the nurse practitioner being the cheerleader, like, it's no big deal, it's going to be a lumpectomy, you can get this out, no problem, to the ton of bricks hitting. So now that we've processed some of this, it's a little bit more clear to understand that each person that we talk to and each appointment that we make, we find out more information about the options and what the journey is going to look like ahead of time. Thank you for taking the time to watch. I have more videos coming as I can get through the process of going through them, as well as explaining the chemo process and what will happen continuing through the rest of 2021.